really
I
focus into
understand.
much. Yes,
I
it's the Sunday discussion. We're live. We're live. Um, all right. Look. Let's just get this. Apparently, Neymar is injured. Okay,
Yeah, I've
so
seen it.
that's what we're
It
hearing
feels
now.
terrible. It looks terrible
Apparently,
at first.
it's an injury that's going to be keeping him out of the tie against
Yeah,
Real Madrid. And for anybody out there who believe that that chump called Cavani or that dude called Mbappe or any other imposter who failed last season are going to somehow beat Real Madrid, you're gravely mistaken, and you're an idiot if you think that PSG can beat Real Madrid without Neymar. So let's just leave that to one side and maybe move it to the end. So let's just focus right now on things happening within the Premier League. So the biggest story of the day was Arsenal got lubricated. Um, was anybody surprised by how bad Arsenal were?
I was.
You were surprised.
Yes, because I genuinely thought, considering how the way they lost to Östersund on Thursday, I would
Mm.
thought they would put up a good performance. But the way they conceded the goals, it was probably it was you can easily defend them. Uh
wait, Matis, you forget Arsenal are a mid-table team. This was not there was no third final. Man City were playing a mid-table team that are in Europa League, and Arsenal fans. This is a fact. I'm sorry to Arsenal fans, but this is a fact. They're no longer a big club. Man City were playing an inferior team, and I mean the results were expected, and there's not no one should be surprised.
I mean, to be
I,
honest, look, man, I think that's the realization here, and this is what I try to explain to people. Like when I talk of big clubs, I don't give a damn about your pulling power, merchandise, or what you sell your tickets for. I'm talking about a team where so you're like a proper team who should be taken seriously. Arsenal are not a club to be taken seriously, and the shocking thing was City didn't even play well. They didn't even
yeah,
play well,
yeah,
and
and that's the most surprising thing. They didn't have to work for the
no.
goals.
That's it because that's why I said in my reviews that the ease with which they beat City was just shocking. It was absolutely and utterly shocking. And I think, look, City already have two trophies already this season. The Premier League and this bloody cow cup or whatever the hell you call it. Um, they can do it. They can do a potential treble because.
Relax,
No,
Oh.
no, they're not, man. No, they're not doing anything.
So okay. So let me get this straight. So City have no chance of winning the Champions League. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
There's zero chance of them winning the Champions
Zero.
League. Zero
Nada.
chance. I mean, if Pep couldn't win it with one of the greatest Bayern squads of all time, how's he gonna do with the City team?
No, come on, it's different. Like, I don't think they're.
I know they're playing. I know their playing style is different and they're more direct, but I mean, there's still better teams out there.
Look. Let me. I'll drop a gem on you. In my opinion, this is City's most dangerous team. Not the best for individual, but as a team and how dangerous they are. This is Guardiola's most dangerous team out of the teams that he's picked.
Really,
Yep.
I don't know.
Be-
I don't know.
Because
Wow.
this no. Okay, let me explain. This first of all, this a team that can go wide and go in the middle. So they can beat you in the middle and they can beat you out wide, and they've got amazing midfielders who can score. They've got goals everywhere. His Barcelona team was very particular. They did it very well. Nobody could stop them, but they were a very particular tactical team, which Mourinho stopped very well in 2010. His Bayern team, they were very good, but they didn't really have the great wingers, because remember 2013 was really Robin and Ribery's peak, specifically Ribery. That was really his peak. So it was really about Lewandowski, Thiago, and remember Muller really wasn't that effective under Guardiola. This City team, this is a team who they can beat anybody in that Champions League competition. They can beat
So
anybody.
what you're pretty much saying is this is like his most tactically dynamic team in terms of like
Yeah.
they just okay.
No. As this is like for me, this is a team where I believe that they have more options going forward. As in, they're a lot more dynamic, and basically they can hurt you in many more ways than either the Barcelona or the Bayern team could.
They lost to Wigan.
Here's why I disagree. I disagree because I think EPL there's no competition. All the teams are.
Juju man, Liverpool, what's it called? Liverpool, Tottenham could pretty much be on their way to a quarterfinal. Look at what Tottenham did to Juventus. Look at what Liverpool did to FC Porto away from home.
They're not consistent. Liverpool too are not consistent. They put one game and then the rest they're terrible. It seems. I mean, Chelsea United. I don't need to say anything. I mean, everyone can see by themselves. Those are horrible teams. I mean,
no. Look, guys, we can laugh all we want, man. But let me be real with you. I was watching that Chelsea United game. Like, let us just put the whole Premier League. Premier League is the best money. Let's just put our crap to one side and let's just be real. The quality of football was, I mean, because I was thinking to myself that this is like hype. Like, this is like one of the big games of the Premier League, the two best teams in the land, and like even the commentator was saying that, man, they're good against one of the best teams in the country. I was like, the quality of football was, I mean, it was bad. The quality of football was bad.
Yeah,
but it doesn't like.
It was at 9 a.m.
That doesn't say anything about the league. Like I watched. Because I started like everybody saying the quality of football in the Bundesliga is super high. Got teams like Dortmund and Gladbach and Leverkusen who play like nice football. And since Batshuayi went on loan, I started watching Dortmund more and more. Pretty much every game. And they play some drab football. I watched them against Gladbach and the quality was horrendous.
So you're saying Chelsea played better? Wait. Are you saying Chelsea played better football than Dortmund? No.
100 Chelsea are crap. 100% they do. Do you watch Dortmund under Sturger? They are awful.
No. I watched the Dortmund Atalanta game. No. Okay. I watched the Dortmund Atalanta game, and I watched the Chelsea Barcelona game and the Chelsea United game. I'm sorry, Chelsea's football is suspect at best. At best.
I agree.
Okay, let me bring in Abdul because let me just get speak. Abdul, go.
What you could say is like I do agree the game was really boring. I almost fell asleep. It was at 9 a.m. here, but like you could say it was because teams were tired, right? They just had big Champions League.
Oh, yeah.
I would also two coaches also, man. I mean,
and two coaches that are not
philosophies.
Yep.
Yeah, they don't like.
They're both defensive, man. I mean, it was. Yeah, they don't want to overcommit over players. So
and did you not vouch for Morata before the season?
Yeah,
okay,
man,
can I explain myself?
Lukaku's better, man.
You sold me dreams.
Can I explain myself? Man, okay, you've just alleged something in me. Like, last I checked, in a court of law, the prosecutor makes a prosecution and the defendant is allowed to defend himself. So now you've now made an accusation towards me. Now let me defend myself.
Wait, can I say this? I mean,
okay, what?
He actually looked like a decent footballer, Lukaku, today. I mean,
Mohammed, relax.
One comment more.
Oh God, what?
I don't understand why Conte and Mourinho are playing defensively. It's not like they're going to win anything. I mean, why are they defending? Man,
leave that to one side. Let them just be old men and just go and fight in a boxing ring, man. Relax. Okay, now let me the Morata thing. All right. I still believe that he's a good player, but something has happened to his confidence because 100% the guy I saw for Real Madrid, for Juventus, the guy I saw at Euro 2016 is technically a quality player, because a quality player is a quality player is a quality player. And you're looking at this Chelsea team and you're looking at how they play on the balance, and it's just not really clicking because, again, this is a team in which Hazard is pretty much having to do everything. There are only two guys on this Chelsea team attacking. They only have two attacking players, Willian and Hazard. I don't know who else attacks for Chelsea. I don't know who else does, and that's it. So,
how many more do you need? Like, what team has like 4 or 5 attacking players? How many more do you need?
No, wait.
That's the starting lineup.
No. What's it called? Man City, De Bruyne is attacking, Silva is attacking, Aguero is attacking, Sane is attacking, Sterling is attacking.
It's an outlier.
For United, you've got Martial, you've got Sanchez, you've got Mata, you've got Rashford, you've got like for Chelsea, only 2 guys make anything happen. No one else makes anything happen. Only 2 guys make anything happen. So the issue is that for Conte, I don't know. It's just not really fully correct now. Look, it happens for Marta. It's happened for him at the beginning of the season, but right now it's not happening for him right now. So what the hell can I say?
5 months. 5 months.
Hey, relax. Let's talk about Wenger, man. Mohammed, talk to me about Wenger. Mohammed, talk to me about Wenger. Talk to me about Wenger.
No. I was gonna talk about Morata, man.
No. We've moved on. Mohammed, you're that's the fan. Talk to me about Wenger. Talk.
I mean, I didn't have high hopes for this game. I thought we might just stay in the game for a long time and then maybe nick a goal. But I mean, the performance, Mustafi, man, how that guy is a professional defender. I mean, it's a joke.
Shocking.
Okay, guys. First goal, how you get? It's not even a push. It's like a little touch.
No. It's stupid. But okay. But look, Mohammed, look. Hot take. This is my hot take here. Like, I think this is it.
Wenger has to go.
No. But deeper than that, I think that. See, Wenger could always rest upon a trophy or, damn it, we almost made it to top 4. We'll just say a last game. This is the situation I now have. I just watched AC Milan against Roma. Arsenal are not beating AC Milan.
AC Milan are not that good, man. People are overrating them based on...
but you're shit.
They'll have a dip.
Like you're crap.
Mohammed, your team just got lubricated in a final.
Nah, but let's be real, man. If Arsenal play well,
they lost to Östersund at home. Okay.
If Arsenal play well,
but look, this is my take. Okay, my take is that I don't see Arsenal beating AC Milan. Even if they do, they're not beating Dortmund, they're not beating Leon, they're not beating any of the other teams.
Not that good, man.
But Mohammed, Arsenal right now are shocking. The team I saw against Osasuna and the team I saw in this final were garbage. Because City didn't even play well. They didn't even have a good game. And they still put 3-3 past you. So my thing is that I don't think Arsenal can win the Europa League. And for me, top 4 ain't happening because Arsenal are going to lose to Man City again on Thursday.
Top 4 has been out of the question for a couple of months now.
So which leaves us with, at the end of the season, for Wenger, you're going to really look at Arsenal fans with a straight face and say, you know what, let's go again next season. Because this I believe will end up being Arsenal's worst season that they've ever had. 100%.
He signed a new contract, a 2-year contract.
No, I mean, I don't know if you guys were listening to Gary Neville.
He's gonna stay.
I don't know if he's gonna stay
for 1 more.
Wait, Mohammed, what?
I don't know if you guys were listening to Gary Neville's commentary. He was saying previously used to be about top 4 and then playing good football, and nowadays it's not even no more trophies, and we're not even playing good football. No top 4. And the lack of football, I mean, we can't even string 2 passes together nowadays.
Mo, just be glad your club's a top 6 team, man. It could be worse.
Top 6? I mean, is that really an achievement? I mean,
for Arsenal, it is.
You just need to get used to it.
That's the standards, man. That's the standards.
Nah, FG is... No, come on. Like, I mean, to go from invincibles to top 6, that's a fall.
It used to be top 4. What's next?
You don't
top 20. Look, at least you're a top 20 team. Okay. Now let's talk about. I don't really want to talk about this, but I just want to briefly. Now, honestly speaking, do Atletico have any chance whatsoever in this La Liga title race?
Don't believe the train.
No.
Don't hop on that.
No, I'm not. I'm just doing this for. I'm just trying to be professional.
No, Barca are going to win the league, but if Atleti somehow win at the Camp Nou next week, then we have a title race.
Okay, wait. So it's currently a 6 points gap or 9 points gap.
7 points.
So if they win,
what if Messi gets injured, like for the rest of the season?
Actually, wait. No, guys. Let me ask something straight. When last was Messi injured?
2016. Remember when Neymar took over?
Yeah, when Neymar took over. Yeah, that period.
Look, okay. Look, I'm not alleging anything. I just want to ask a simple question. Is he doping?
Dude, the guy was taking 8 growth hormones.
No,
from,
all
like,
Barca,
13.
all Barca players and everyone associated with Pep as well. They all
Yeah,
recovered.
yeah. Man
Dude,
City,
it's
Man City are doping
documented.
as
It's
well.
documented.
No, because like no, I mean, because I think it's just like, wait a minute, when last did this guy have like a long-term injury? Like, I'm sorry, you're playing like 40, 50 games this season, and it's not like if you're just a striker or like a poacher, you are really playing for those 90 minutes. And
Yeah,
you're really
like,
walking
yeah,
for those 90 minutes.
You touch
Yeah,
his
and
ball
he
every
gets
other
kicked like in every game.
Yeah,
Even
so how the
hamstrings,
hell
bro.
did you not
He
get
doesn't-
injured?
I
No,
can't remember
nah, I'm
his
sorry,
name.
I'm sorry, man.
Sorry,
Something's
I think
very
it's-
suspect.
I think
Very
he
suspect.
walks
You
a
have
lot
the
of
rest-
time. He
you have the
walks. He walks a lot of the time and just runs once in a while and then walks the entire game. I swear he walks a lot of time. in the
Yeah,
game.
no, but still, he even when he does, he still puts like
It's
for a good
juju.
6,
It's
7 minutes, he
doping,
puts in
man.
a lot of
It's
work
doping.
and gets kicked a lot. So it's okay. So you guys are saying Atletico? Because for me, look, mathematically they're in it. Mathematically, 7 points is a title race, 100%.
Nah,
7 points
it's
is a title.
It's not.
Of course,
Let's be honest. Let's be
I
honest.
think-
objectively, 7 points is a title race.
No,
But
but I
obviously,
think-
in La
I think-
Liga, look, Barcelona haven't lost a game yet.
Yeah, that's the problem. Like, it's a title race if they win next week. That's the game, right? You gotta win. You have to win. If you don't
No,
win,
I think
it's over.
I know. I think if it was 5 points, like right now, then I think we would have a title. But 7 points, I think it's too much. It's too much.
Well, if Barcelona beat Atletico, it's over. So
Oh no,
Yeah,
yeah.
even a
Then
draw.
it's over. Then
Even a
then
draw,
it is over.
Atleti
It is
have to
over.
win. Even a draw is bad. Like,
Yeah, like
Atletico
no,
have-
like they have to go there and honestly speaking, Atletico not beating Barcelona at the new camp.
yeah, I don't see.
this is guys. This is the worst season in the history of football. I mean, it has to be. We only have one title race in Serie A, and even that, I mean, it's so
Is that-
obvious.
is that-
Yeah,
Yeah,
Juventus
yeah,
are gonna take it.
I mean,
To be
watch
fair-
it, Syria.
Like,
Actually, no. To be honest, you're right. I mean, this has probably been the most like one-sided
Underwhelming.
club season I've ever seen. Because remember, the Premier League was always like, oh, they're 3-40. Like, guys, let's be real. Because just in a normal season, United are either top or they are second, and only a few points behind the
No,
leader.
I don't think so. I don't
But take
No,
this.
Mohammed, let's be real.
I don't think so.
City are having a historic season. 70 points at this stage is ridiculous.
But take this in though. One was like, you know how people talk about how the Premier League is always really competitive and all that. When was the
Fake
last
of
time we
the-
had a title race in the Premier League that went to like the last 2 match days?
5 years ago.
2011,
5 years ago.
2012.
No,
That's
no.
crazy. The last
2014
time
was
we
the
had a
last.
title race that actually went down to the wire in the Premier League was the Aguero goal. You remember how long ago that was? Like, that's crazy.
You know, it's
no, we had
look,
we
look,
had
we
the
we
one
talk
with
about how Premier
Liverpool
League.
and Man
Oh,
City.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, Liverpool.
Oh, yeah,
that
we
one
had
as
that one.
well.
Yeah.
No,
But like,
we talk.
But
Yeah, go on.
honestly,
Yeah.
look at the state of the German league. I mean, Bayern were having a bad season, sacked Ancelotti, and they're like 25 points clear. Like, come on.
It's
taking
crazy.
the
Yeah, the
piss.
Bayern thing is crazy. Like, I don't know how they were 4 points behind Dortmund, and out of nowhere they're like 20 points ahead.
I
of
mean,
them.
Bayern are winning the league like 7 times in a row. Juventus like 8 times.
Yeah,
in a row.
it's
I mean,
like,
come on.
and like,
That's
guys,
ridiculous.
this is what
I
I've been
think
saying.
They need a super-
I've tried to be saying to people for a long time that club football
It's dead.
is heading towards a very dark place. Because
It's already there. It's already there.
no, yeah, it's pretty much it. But like, I keep saying this to people that nobody is really listening to me. That like, if you don't bring in some serious parity, like, isn't it weird or wrong that a team can win a league title 6-7 times in a row? That's
Comfortably.
crazy.
I'll tell you what
No,
it's
no.
heading towards. I'll tell you what it's heading towards. It's heading towards a Super League.
Yeah,
That's-
There we go. That's
No,
why I
no,
wanted to bring it.
no,
And
no.
okay, guys,
I
okay, wait. Let me ask you guys this.
Yeah.
Who is in support of a Super League, Elite League?
I'm
Me.
not
Me,
me.
I am.
I disagree. I disagree.
I am.
Okay,
No, I don't
okay.
do
Let's
that.
hear from the yes. Okay, so Jujuman, you say
Alright.
yes. Why?
Yeah, first of all, because the only objection would be there's no Champions League, but Champions League is a joke. You have now, Man United or Shakhtar
Oh my God, you're
Donetsk.
so
or-
bitter.
Wait,
about
let's
this.
land.
all these poor quality teams are in the quarters. There's only two. Let's be realistic. There's only 2 teams or 3 that can win the Champions League. The rest, they're just participants. They're there to participate. The rest of the 3 teams can only win. So the whole competition is becoming. Champions League is becoming. I mean, we don't get to see matches that we want to. Like, I want to see Juventus against PSG, but I'll never see that. So, they need to get rid of the Champions League and just make a Super League where you can't be a fraud. Like, you can't pack the bus. Yep.
My thing about this is that.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's hear from others. Okay, let's go to Mattis and then we'll go here from. Okay, Mattis, what's your view on this?
Bad idea.
All right.
It's a bad idea. I would prefer Champions League.
Let me explain.
Why?
All right, FG.
Look, my problem with this is look at what about the fixture list? Can you imagine if we have like a Madrid, Barca, and like Atletico and like PSG, Juventus in the same in the same day, in the same time? How are they gonna do all these big game fixtures in the same weekend?
It would get boring real quick, man. It would get boring real quick.
They're gonna schedule it properly. It's like
you need to keep these ties special. You can't
exactly.
Not to mention Barcelona every week.
But look at this. What if we ever had like, what if the league becomes like a 1-team league? All like is it like? Can you just imagine if that happens?
That can't
one
happen.
team. No, it's possible. It's possible. It's possible.
No. For me, my thing is that for me, I just think that would literally kill football because the beauty of this format is that at the end of the day, look, it is a big thing for a small club, and the supporters of that small club going to a big team, and it is a grueling season of having to go into these different clubs playing like in a bloody toilet sink. And trying to win because that is part of football.
Water.
There we go. But that's part of the whole football. Where, like you're going there having to try to grind out a win. So
in the Super League, we can have relegation where like you got teams like for example like your Sevillas, your Evertons, your Fiorentinas, and they can try to get promoted to the Super League. And if they do bad, they get relegated back.
So Abdul, you're in support of the Super League.
If it's done right, it's complicated. Right?
I have an idea.
Okay. So Abdul, so tell me. So, how would you implement it? So, what is the kind of format that you think would work?
I would maybe get the best 3 teams from the top 5 leagues in Europe.
So there's no
And then
wait. Let him explain.
And then maybe you would get the best team in Portugal, the best team in Holland, and just the top ranked countries in Europe, and then you would have 20 teams. You have relegation, and when teams get relegated, other teams get promoted. So let's say, like for example, the Premier League stays the same, but the only difference is that the Premier League now, the first top 3 teams are not playing in it anymore. You know what I mean?
And
the winner of the Premier League.
I don't really understand.
Wait. Actually, no. You know what? Abdul may be onto something. He may be onto something.
You don't understand what I'm saying. I get it because like it's complicated, but technically, you are gonna have the same leagues, and we're gonna have a Super League, and the teams in those leagues are trying to get this to the Super League.
No. But what about this? And what about this?
But the
thing is, look how many teams.
What's the difference?
No, but look, there's only.
It's
now the thing is, if we have a Super League, there's only 4 teams that can actually win it. It's only PSG, Man City, what's it called? Real Madrid and Barca. That's the only teams that can win this league.
How about this then?
If you look, we're insulting Chelsea and United. If they make it to the Super League, they'll be relegated.
How about this then, FT? How about if we mix like the teams where some teams in the EPL play like Man United and Chelsea for season goes and play in the Bundesliga, like the top teams go mix around. Or something like that.
Actually,
so we don't have to see...
Can I ask you something real
quick? Yeah, go for it.
About I read some. I don't know if it's true about the Copa America now.
UEFA teams.
European nations can participate.
That's a pot of crap. If that's true, that's pot of crap.
The AFCON, like in the AFCON, they're gonna have also. Then maybe looking at that too to have European and South American.
If that happens, then. Like then I'm boycotting it. I'm not boycotting.
How funny would it be if Cristiano wins it before Messi?
Imagine
the Copa America.
Cristiano wins.
No, that'd be stupid. No, but guys, you know what? So see, after this conversation, you know what? I'm actually more warming to the idea of a Super League. Do you know why? As much as I like football to be kept pure, what's the point in watching Barcelona against Eibar or Girona? What's the point of watching Juventus against Torino? Like, there's literally no point in even tuning into the game. But if we have a league where teams are much closer in quality together, yes, 7 times out of 10, Barcelona are going to beat Chelsea. But 9.9 times out of 10, Barcelona are going to beat flipping Eibar. So there is more points in me watching a Barcelona against Chelsea than watching Barcelona against an Eibar.
That kills defensive coaches. There's no way Mourinho, Conte, these guys would accept it. Because they can't park the bus or anything. They have to attack. They have to get the 3 points or they're relegated.
You know what the thing is as well? Like, this might actually be a trend. Like, when you look at next season, Bayern are going to win Bundesliga. Juve are going to win Serie A. La Liga, maybe Madrid will run away with it. Maybe Barca, maybe there will be a title race. We don't know. Premier League, City might get better and walk it again. Like, you look at City in the transfer window, they're going to make big signings again. So, like, next year, it might be the same thing again. Like, all title races might be done by... No,
I don't think City are going to make big signings because they're already stacked. Like, they're not going to... Like,
they're going to make good signings.
To be honest, like, something... this is heading towards like the flipping cross. It's heading towards a boiling point because you have to look back and say, wait a minute, this is like Groundhog Day. Like it's like when I was growing up watching football, maybe one team wins it twice or 3 times at the most. Even during the heyday of Man United with Ferguson, at the most they won it maybe 3 times in a row. But they did not win it 4 times. It never got to 4 times in a row. It never happened like that. Like, when you're getting to the point where you're winning it 7 times in a row, that's unacceptable.
Yeah, the easiest way I'm thinking, they might stop having great players in the same teams where they spread out the talent. You can't have teams with all the players in the league and then the rest of the league looks horrible. I think they will
have a draft like the NBA.
Yeah, they'll spread out the players.
There's too many loopholes if this league is ever going to happen.
If Juve win the league this year, they're doing 10 in a row for sure. Like, if they win it this year...
That means 9 years in Italy have never seen another team apart from Juventus winning the Scudetto. Like,
oh yeah, it's
Juve started badly as well. Juve started badly this season.
No, 2016 was the worst because they were in relegation zone and they came all the way up to win it. That was the worst I've ever seen. I don't think anyone can pull that on.
It's no. It's okay. So look, let's just touch on United very quickly. Is Sanchez a bust?
What did I say? What did I say about Sanchez?
I wouldn't say a bust, but I would say the guy's got he's got no position. I mean, what's his role? There's no role.
Brain dead.
No.
That's not a role. That's a mental disorder, Jujima. So. No. Because that's the thing. Is like, is he because apart from that game against, was it like some 3rd division team in the FA Cup? He's not really popped off for United. As in, apart from that opening game, he's not really had a quality game for them. Although why Mourinho was playing him in the center, it made no sense whatsoever. But
I think Mourinho should use him the way Pep actually wanted to use him. Like, Pep wanted to use him to play him as like a striker / forward, like in the penalty box kind of guy, just a final third player. I think the problem with Alexis is he's not a playmaker, but he always likes to play make. He loves the ball, right? And that's the problem. Like, Mourinho needs to tell him, okay, you're going to play closer to Lukaku.
We had this issue at Arsenal where he was just dropping too deep and no one was up front with him.
Why is Mourinho benching Pogba? Well, why is he benching Pogba? Is he like...
He hasn't benched
He's got tired of the devil, man. The guy's got tired.
I think
no. For me, I just look.
Have you noticed Pogba was class today when he was a 3-man midfield and he was
alright. He was alright.
I wouldn't say class. He was okay. No, look. United. Is Montella the worst coach in football right now?
Yeah. This guy.
The guy that was it's Conte. It's Conte.
It's Mourinho.
Mourinho. I think Montella might be. Like I'm really thinking that Montella just might be the worst. Because
that makes Mourinho worse. Because if he couldn't be the worst coach, then I don't know what he
would. United were not trying to win that game. They were attacking with -3 players. That's how they were attacking with -3 players. They need to
get rid of Mourinho because he plays negative.
But did he win, Jujuman? What was the result? He won. He won.
What's the point if you win and you just sit back?
Jujuman, what was the result? What was the result? What does it say? It says 2-1. That's it.
It's one game, man. It's one game.
it's horrible the way of playing.
Oh,
Everyone can win.
look, leave him, Jerry. What?
Are you warming up to Mourinho again?
The guy never left.
Look, me and Marino, look, man.
As soon as he wins, it's like my boy.
Babette, relax. Okay, final topic. I want to Bale. Now, we are hearing reports.
He's worse than Benzema.
No, but we're hearing reports. No, Benzema is the worst player in the world.
No.
We're hearing reports that Real want to sell him this summer.
Good thing. We don't need him, man.
I mean, I used to support Bale.
No, but my thing is that this means that they're getting Hazard or Kane. That's what that means.
Wait, I think Bale might go to Chelsea. Get like a Hazard Bale swap deal.
Yeah, we're gonna get.
Because there's no way Bale's going to Spurs. There's no way that's happening.
The problem with Bale is his injury. He's the second highest paid person in Madrid, but he never plays. I mean, this is Kaka.
Wait, he's the second highest paid?
Yeah, but he's the second highest paid person.
That's disrespectful to Modric, man.
Yeah, that's what I say. What?
Modric doesn't get. Last time I checked, Modric doesn't get paid that much, unless they.
What about Sergio Ramos? I mean, he's been at the club for how many years?
I think Sergio Ramos like I don't know. It's like second or third highest.
Yeah.
No. For me, no. Look.
Midfielders don't get paid a lot.
No, my advice is that I think Bale should go to Spurs. I think he should return to Spurs because you put Bale in Tottenham, those guys are now a super team.
Yeah, but
Kane's gonna leave. He's not gonna want to be the sideshow.
Yeah, we know. Bale's
No. If he goes to Tottenham, he's the main man over Kane. That's a fact.
That's if he plays. That's if he plays. We don't know if this guy can play out an entire season.
Yeah, but thing is, how can they be a super team with Bale if he's not gonna play half the games?
Yeah, he won't play.
Well, look, I think that has been the issue because for me, Bale's talent has never been in question because when Bale has been at his best for Real Madrid, they have been at their best and at their peak. So the only issue has been, look, the guy can't finish. But my thing is that if Real sell Bale, they have to get someone back. The dumbest thing is to sell Bale and you're not getting anything in return. That makes no sense.
The thing is, who wants Bale though? Thing is, who
Vasquez.
Vasquez is good.
I was saying that
he's better than Bale.
No,
I'll leave it there. He is.
Wow.
Nah, but all I'm saying, man, who wants Bale though? The guy, he's one of the worst players I've ever seen in my life.
No, they'll get a discount.
Okay. Look. Let's just before I get the hell out of this place. So PSG Real Madrid. So I guess it's over.
It was over even before the Neymar thing.
I guess it's all over. Is that what we're saying now?
All I'm saying is if Neymar doesn't play, we're winning.
He's not playing. Wait, have you seen the reports? The reports are saying that they'll check until it's nothing serious. I mean,
they're not checking anything, man.
No, but thing is, even if he plays, he won't be fully 100%.
He's not playing. I guarantee. You can do a search.
So basically, look. Let me talk. So basically, you're trying to tell me that Cavani and Mbappe. That's what you're kind of rely on to be.
Di Maria as well, man. Di Maria on his days as good.
Di Maria has not been relevant.
Wait, double H. You said Di Maria is better than Messi. You would take him over. So I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I would. Yeah. I still believe that. Yeah.
You're praising the guy.
Yeah. I would.
Just don't watch the game. Everyone should do themselves a favor. Any PSG fan should do themselves a favor and not watch the game because there's nothing to get excited about. It's over. Even if Neymar was there, I think it's over because the one goal. I think it will end with the 1 goal difference. Madrid going through. It's over.
No. I think no. With Neymar, there's
no chance.
No. There's a distinct chance.
If PSG go out in this round, then I think it's safe to say that this whole PSG experiment has finished.
Oh yeah.
It's finished.
The funny thing is, this experiment was supposed to be finished last year.
It's not
It
finished.
was supposed to end last year.
How did Emery keep his job? How?
Yeah.
How did he keep his job last year? How?
That's what Halafi deserves for being. You have to be ruthless. Like,
that makes no sense. That is something that should literally not give you a job in the industry for at least 2 years. You should be blacklisted for like 2 years after that crap.
But look on the bright side. At least if you're a Neymar fan, he won't miss the World Cup. I mean,
look,
that's all.
on that note, man, at least that's the price. Okay, guys, I'll see you.